The issue with Julius, as I said, how he treats people. Julius would treat Floyd like nothing all the time. It's not something of EFF. He started at the Youth League. Then I spoke to Floyd when we were forming the EFF, but why don't you call this man to order? And Floyd said, why would I want to fight with a man that I own 50% of his brain? He can't function without me. So it's his personality I've accepted.
From the EFF's inception, Julius Malema and Floyd Shivambu appeared to be a formidable team. Malema, the fiery commander-in-chief, provided the charisma and public appeal, while Shivambu was often seen as the party's ideological guru, providing the intellectual backbone. They had a shared history, both having risen through the ranks of the ANC Youth League before being expelled and forming the EFF. However, cracks began to appear. Reports suggest a fallout between the two, possibly stemming from Shivambu's ambitions to challenge Malema's leadership. Malema himself publicly warned Shivambu against plotting against him, a clear sign of underlying tension. Some analysts suggest that the dynamic within the EFF, described by one as a cult of personality around Malema, made it difficult for anyone perceived as a potential threat to thrive. In August 2024, Floyd Shivambu's departure sent shockwaves through South African politics. He announced his move to the MK party, led by former President Jacob Zuma. Several reasons have been cited for Shivambu's exit. Some suggest he was sidelined within the EFF, while others point to a major corruption scandal involving both him and Malema, related to the VBS Mutual Bank heist. Shivambu may have felt that joining the MK party offered him more protection from the fallout. Whatever the reasons, Shivambu's departure was a significant blow to the EFF. Malema himself described it as painful, comparing it to the loss of a family member. Shivambu's organizational skills and influence, particularly in regions like the Eastern Cape, left a noticeable void within the party. Just months later, another prominent figure left the EFF, Mbayiseni Ndlozi. Known for his eloquence and popularity, Ndlozi's departure further destabilized the party. Reports indicate a strained relationship with Malema as a key factor. Ndlozi was suspended from the EFF, accused of collaborating with the MK party in an allegation he denied. He also cited disagreements over the EFF's tactic of entanglement with the MK party as a contributing factor. Like Shivambu, Ndlozi's exit raises questions about the internal dynamics of the EFF and Malema's leadership style. The departure of these key figures has undoubtedly weakened the EFF. The party lost significant support in the 2024 elections, and the exit of Shivambu and Ndlozi has raised concerns about a leadership vacuum and internal instability. Some analysts believe that the EFF's failure to grow its support base is linked to Malema's leadership style and the party's extreme policies and confrontational tactics. The loss of experienced leaders like Shivambu and Ndlozi could exacerbate these issues. The EFF now faces the challenge of rebuilding and reassuring its supporters. The party's image has taken a hit, and it remains to be seen whether it can recover from these significant losses. The EFF stands at a crossroads. Julius Malema faces the daunting task of navigating the party through this turbulent period. The EFF needs to address the internal issues that led to the departures of Shivambu and Ndlozi, and it needs to find a way to reconnect with voters. Some analysts suggest that the EFF may need to re-evaluate its policies and tactics to broaden its appeal. The party's future depends on its ability to adapt and overcome the challenges it currently faces. The departure of key figures has raised questions about the EFF's long-term viability. Can the party overcome this crisis and remain a significant force in South African politics? Only time will tell. The story of the EFF is a complex one, filled with ambition, conflict, and the ever-present struggle for power. The departure of Shivambu and Ndlozi marks a significant chapter in this story, and its impact will be felt for years to come. As the EFF navigates this new landscape, the future of South African politics remains uncertain.